Welcome to Daily Devo. My name is Diana. Today we are talking about complaining. Hey, so we are walking through the book of Jonah together, and Jonah has just delivered the message to the people of Nineveh, and the people of Nineveh are going to hear what God says, and let's discover if they turn their hearts back to God or if they choose to walk away from God. We're going to be in chapter 3, starting in verse 10. Here's what it says. It says, when God saw what they had done and how they had put a stop to their evil ways, he changed his mind and did not carry out the destruction that he had threatened. So the Ninevites turned their heart back to God. They chose to repent to the message Jonah delivered. Now let's see how Jonah responds to this in chapter 4, starting in verse 1. It says, this change of plans greatly upset Jonah, and he became very angry. So what did he do? Verse 2, he complained to the Lord about it. Didn't I say before I left home that you would do this, Lord? That is why I ran away to Tarshish. I knew that you are a merciful and compassionate God, slow to get angry and filled with unfailing love. You are eager to turn back from destroying people. Did you listen to the accusation that Jonah made against God? He's saying things like, I knew that you were merciful and compassionate, God. God, you are slow to get angry. You are filled with unfailing love. God, you're so eager to turn back from destroying people. Like really, that's actually a quite beautiful and good description of who God is. Merciful, compassionate, slow to get angry, filled with love that never fails. He's eager to turn back. Why in the world would Jonah be upset about this? Well, here's the truth. Jonah was upset because he did not think that the people who were receiving God's goodness in this moment, the Ninevites, he didn't think they were deserving. He was mad that the people of Nineveh were shown grace and that they turned back to God and repented. Have you ever been upset about the good that someone else has received? Have you ever been jealous of the kindness that someone else was shown? Have you ever felt like someone did not deserve something that they received? The great news in today's verse is that God does not yield to humans' opinions of each other. God does not yield to the opinions of other people. He extends his grace to all who repent and turn back to him. He is full of love. He made a way back for humankind to come back to him. So be encouraged today that other people's opinions of you, they do not influence God's opinion of you. Let me say that again. Other people's opinions of you does not influence God's opinion of you. He loves you. He desires that you would return to him. He knows that you are valuable. He has purpose and plans for you, and he looks on you with love, fully knowing all that you're thinking, all that you're doing, all that you're feeling. Would you come back to God? And if you find yourself like Jonah today, where you're complaining about the grace that God is extending to someone else, let's remember the goodness of God in our own life. Let's remember that we too did not deserve this gift that God extends. God is merciful. He is compassionate. He is slow to anger. He delights in turning and coming back to us. That's who God is, and other people's opinions of you does not influence God's opinion of you. Let's learn to care about God's opinion of us. Thanks for tuning in.